Do you? I don't know. Weird.
Wintertime here at Hog City Village.
Lieutenant Dane.
Hello, Forrest.
You got new legs.
Titanium alloy.
What's up, bud?
Time for my summer sizzle. Cool as a cherry popsicle.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
It's happening. It's dish time.
It's happening this time.
You boys want to do this in front of me?
Creating content that enlightens and lifts you up.
Dish, sir, dish.
Me and Splash Mountain. Just pepper these in here.
Hello, everyone. This is Kermit the Frog reporting live from the final showing of Muppet Vision 3D.
Right? God, I missed our daily dishes.
Yes, and
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
That like button on the way in, everybody. Hey. Getting sick.
ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the dish.
So, let's dish.
What do you want to dish about?
Anything you guys want, this is your time.
Welcome back, Fun Fam. And if you're brand new to the channel, welcome in to Follow the Bradley's Fun. My name is Ron E. Bradley. I hope that wherever you are, you're having a phenomenal day. Speaking of the day, as of the live stream and recording of this, today is the 14th day of the month of August in the year of our Lord, 2026. We are here live from Disney's Animal Kingdom Park, where there are a lot of characters out today. I am looking over to my left at Goofy and Pluto. Goofy's saying hi to all the guests. He's all like, "Oh, gosh, it's great to see you, pal." And Pluto doesn't have a voice, so that's perfectly fine. There, how's everybody in the chat? Let me take off my sunglasses so that I can actually read the chat, because I'm going to put on different glasses to read. We've got O2RR, I saw Troy, I saw Freedom Seeker, I saw my mama's in there, Jacob. Can I see Goofy and Pluto, please? Well, let me throw the camera around to the other side, and let me check. Let's see if we can show you Goofy and the Pluto before the storm comes in. We might have a storm blowing in. Let's see. They are gonna be over there. Whew, don't want to drop my backpack. Cliff Flicks, thanks for dropping the 5. We're gonna celebrate that in a minute. Let me see if I can go into. I got to do a 4.03. Let me see here. There you go. There's Goofy and Pluto, and you can see them. They're in the distance way over there, but they are there. Whew. Sorry about that. All right, now. And Cliff Flicks, we got to celebrate Cliff Flicks, who dropped the 5, already getting things started toward that goal. Let's go ahead and celebrate Cliff Flicks with, I can find it. I can find a celebration for you. How about this one? Oh man, Cliff Flex comes in with another 5 already. Let's give you a little culture casino on that one. Alrighty. Yeah, Rivers of Light. I caught portions of Rivers of Light, but I never actually sat down to see the show. We got to be real careful right now because there is a storm coming in. But I'm going to try to get over to the Encanto stuff to show you. This is where Rivers of Light used to be. And that's what Cliff is talking about. It took place at night over there. And there is a beautiful Expedition Everest, Mount Everest. Gotta love culture. Gotta love culture. All right. So I don't know. I got to be very, very careful with a storm coming in. A lot of wind so far. Not a whole lot of droplets of rain. But I want to make sure that I'm close to where I can get the cover very, very quickly. So could do that. I don't know. It looks weird for an adult to do meet and greets by themselves. Mickey Minnie's not so bad. But what I want to try and do real quick, the thing I'm here to cover is the construction update for where we're at with the Tropical Americas. So I'm going to try and show some of that. And hopefully the stream is coming in good enough for that. Hey, Freedom Seeker. Avarice Carmageddon's out there. O2RR. Well, earlier today for that Park Place Culture Casino came in and somebody, I don't know if it was him or somebody else, but they hit the stop button and then that Park Place just kind of stopped. Now, they're coming along, from what I can tell, in Tropical Americas pretty darn quick. You can see right up here where the signage is going to be. So like, you're going to walk into Tropical Americas right here, and it's going to say Pueblo Esperanza on a big sign right here. And you can kind of see, let me see how much. Oh, that's almost too close. Wow. Yeah. So the big building in back, there's no big long crane. There's cranes back there. The big building in back is going to be the big Encanto ride. And then you've got this one right there. I'm going to drop it there, right there. That is going to be the carousel. So there's 3 attractions coming. And also supposedly there is going to be a replacement playground of some kind for the kids. Kevin's back here. He's doing his meet and greet. Y'all want to say hi to Kevin. Abe, I know. I loved the Boneyard. Look, there's Russell. Russell and Kev. Meeting and greeting. So, okay, so I think, what do you think? Before the end of next year, right?
I hope so.
That's what everyone's saying they hope. Yeah, I think so too. I think before the end of 2027, they'll be open. But this is what they're doing right now. I mean, it's pretty cool. I will say that like this is the one area that I have my finger crossed and I have a lot of hope for this area. I am not as optimistic as Drew the Disney Dude, but I love his enthusiasm and I love his positivity. And it's great to have people that are enthusiastic and positive. The fact of the matter is, I'm just a lot older than Drew the Disney Dude, so I have been let down a lot more times in my life. Well, hello, little squirrel. Squirrels. It's not Chip and Dale, but got some big-time squirrel activity over here for sure. Anyway. But see, the thing is, right now, tons of squirrels are out right now. Lots of squirrels are out. Oh yeah, just run away. But you don't want to be on camera? You don't want to be on camera? Come on. Girl doesn't want to be on camera. What am I going to do? So what I'm hoping is that the storm that looked like it's coming in, it's going to blow by. But look, I mean, clearly there's going to be an entrance over here. So the two entrances that were entrances for Dino Land are both going to be entrances for Tropical Americas, which, that's good, I guess. Pretty cool. It is for sure what I am the most interested in. The Monstropolis coaster, unless they rebuild new Muppets Courtyard, which they could easily do behind Muppets Rock and Roller Coaster. But there's a lot of construction you can see. What would you do to try to make a more popular park compared? Okay, Vehal for $5 says, if you had control of Animal Kingdom, what would you do to try and make it more popular compared to the others in Disney World? That's an excellent question. I don't know. I mean, first of all, I'll be honest, Vehal. For years, I even think I said this maybe in a live stream one time in 2023 or 2024, before they ever announced Tropical Americas was coming. I said South America, Venezuela, Colombia, something like that. They need to be represented here. They need to represent South America, Central America. And the Tropical Americas is representative of all of that, right? So that's a good thing. And I personally, I'll be honest with you, I was never a huge fan of Dino Land myself. I know a lot of, like, I love the Boneyard. Don't get me wrong. The Boneyard was amazing. But that was really the only part of Dino Land that was, for me, kind of a big deal. Wow, you can see a lot from here. Let's check out what you can see. So, some of the structures for eating and stuff. Oh, there's workers right now. Look at that. They're working on it. So there's going to be a sign. So this is something that I actually wanted. I didn't know where they'd put it. They replaced Dino Land with it. I feel bad for the people that love Dino Land. I did not love Dino Land, but I totally get it. But Dino Land doesn't have the kind of reverence and respect earned that Rivers of America had. Destroying Rivers of America is a big deal. Destroying Dino Land, the fact of the matter is, you can go down the street to Universal and they have better dinosaur representation with Jurassic Park anyway. But Vehal, I do want to celebrate you. Let's give you a little Energon, shall we?
A toast, Autobots. Boy, these are good. I needed to refuel. Energy! This stuff's the greatest!
And O2RR, I believe your comment is 100% correct as far as Piston Peak is concerned. I don't think that's opening until 2029 or maybe even 2030. Now this, on the other hand, I think this is priority, and you can tell by the way they're building it. They're working on it right now. Even in the rain, they got people out there. So Encanto Land, or Tropical Americas, whatever they're going to call it. So Clifflicks is Australia Land. Crocodiles, kangaroos, platypus, koalas, and tons of poisonous creatures that only exist there. Australia has crazy animals. I can't say what I know about the possibility of Australia. I know a little bit that I'll just say that Australia is a real possibility for coming soon to an area of Animal Kingdom that doesn't have anything in it yet. But yeah, I think Australia would be good. The hard part for me, of course, is not wanting... Look, check this out. There's a hummingbird over here. I think I scared off the hummingbird. For my beautiful wife, here's some beautiful white flowers. Baby, take a screenshot. There's the flowers for you. We're 18 minutes in, so I'm going to make a note of that. 3 out of 5. Oh my gosh, you guys are going to have to pick the next park. And I'm going to. Let's head over here and see if we can see more Tropical America. So, I don't know if you guys saw it. You're okay. You're okay, little man. Look. Teddy D. It's okay. That is a fat squirrel. Let's check out squirrel. Ron and chat, I hope you are well. Cheers. We are 4 out of 5 on the goal. Thank you, Teddy D. The squirrel also says thank you. And Teddy D, I think we got you in here. Freedom Seeker chimes in and we got the goal. Woohoo! Thank you, Freedom Seeker. All right, let's play. What do I got? Oh, man. You know, funny thing, Freedom Seeker, I was working on your clip today, and it's going to be really cool. I just have to make sure that we don't do anything that infringes on copyrights. That's the big thing for yours. But we'll try to. There's some things I want to put in. It'll be really cool. All right, so let's go check out more of, as much as we can, the walk around Tropical Americas. Freedom Seeker? I know. Hey, there's a lot of squirrels today. Freedom Seeker, this one's for you. I know. Yours is the one I'm so hung up on because I'm trying to do something with it. Anyway, not more of these crazy plants for my beautiful wife because she loves all the flower stuff. She's probably doing her live as well right now, doing a little Spanish thing. What lies behind these walls? I wonder if they've somehow managed to keep the break room back there. So just on the other side of this wall, I think they probably did. Maybe. No, maybe not. There used to be a boneyard break room. Thank you, Clifflix, for that. Appreciate that. But right back there, when I was working in Animal Kingdom for DVC, that is one of the places that I would take my breaks. The other place was, and it's really funny. Okay, so there are a couple times I took my breaks. There was an entertainment trailer in the back, and I would sometimes keep my food back in there because they had a fridge. And so I would go back there to get my food, and they were cool. And like I said, entertainment cast only, but they let me back there. They were cool. And it was so funny. Like you go back there and you would see Divine, and Divine was half divine and half human. It's kind of funny. They were cooking. They're really cooking on this stuff. So 2026, I would say that there's a very, very good chance that, and I think that Tropical Americas opens up first of all the new stuff. I think we get Tropical Americas possibly opening up in phases even, starting sometime in 2027. More than likely, it will open in the opposite way that it closed. Like the last thing that closed was Dinosaur. The first thing to open will probably be Indiana Jones because it's kind of more of a decorating refurb type thing. Oh yeah, we're not. I don't even know if Safari's open. But look at all the. You can see a lot of construction happening back there right now. Let me see. I don't want to get... So there's the construction happening for Tropical Americas right now. Guys, it's hard to say what everything is, except that this is obviously the top of the carousel that's going in, which will be one of the first things you see. I didn't realize that it was going to be that close. I think that's the carousel. It looks like the top of the carousel. They're showing off the carousel animals, I believe, right now at D23. So you should be able to see that there. So the Bluey area, which I think might already be closed. I don't know if I can get back to it in time because I started my stream a bit later today. I think it closes at 5 o'clock. And it's 4:42 right now, so the likelihood of me being able to get back there on time is slim and none. But it is, they changed the inside a little bit, the decor of it. It generally, though, I would say is kind of unchanged, except for the wallaby and kangaroo walkthrough. That's where the petting zoo used to be. It's the same area, but now they have a path, a walking path, where you walk through it. And the wallabies and the kangaroos, you can get close to, but you can't pet them or anything like that for obvious reasons. I don't think we want to go see Zootopia Better Together, do we? Tell you what, Cliff Flush, you might be right. You want to make sure it's safe, but like they took forever and a day to build Tron, and Tron is not really going on. What I don't understand is during 2020, if I had been in charge, I would have actually taken the opportunity to build things faster because there's no guests around. I'm like, how much faster can you build when there aren't any guests to have to deal with or be interfered with or anything like that? Like, that seemed crazy to me. And that's exactly what Universal did. Universal got to building back then pretty darn fast. Look, there's turtles doing it over here. Look, it's turtle corn. Turtles is getting busy. That's Animal Kingdom for you right there. There's Animal Kingdom in a turtle shell, not a nutshell. Yeah. Look, I can't do it. It's real deal. It's the real deal. All right, let's give them some privacy. He really came out of his shell, didn't he? So to speak. Eight Spoon Cafe has really upped their prices quite a bit. But the baked macaroni and cheese with pulled pork is super duper good. $13 now. It used to be $7, but it's super duper good. My gosh, that went up a lot. They go up so much. Family churros, 21 bite-sized churros with sprinkles. Oh, that's good to know. Xander will love that. All right, guys. Yeah, I would imagine they were some very, very happy turtles. Wild Man of Yavin is not in the chat today, so I cannot issue any weird and wild challenges to myself. Like picking up strangers' drinks and sipping on them. Cliff Flicks, were you around for that one? Oof, that was a fun one. I hope you guys like my on Park live streams. I don't consider myself a Park live streamer, but I do this for you in the dish. I just tuned Turtle up. Yes, you did. But I do the Park live streams on the dish as a supplement to the dish, because it's where you get the on-the-ground news that's happening literally right now. So thank you guys for tuning in here today. Of course, we already got the goal, so I'll put a poll up in the I will put a poll up on the channel, on the community tab, which Disney park you want me to visit next week. Hopefully we'll get to it next week, and there you go. Wow, we got 30 some odd people watching already. Good deal today. Good deal. I think a lot more people were tuning in when I was videoing the turtles. The turtles were having a good time. Having a good time. Having a good time. So you think I can turn should I turn the turtle thing into a short later on? Would that be a good 15-second short for the channel? My gosh. There's uh-oh. I might have to find some shelter. I might have to find some coverage because I feel some more in my old. This is my old stomping ground, guys. Quiet right now.
Awesome. We're heading upstairs. Do you guys want to take the stairs or the elevator up? Stairs are good.
What is this? This is new. These weren't here when I worked here. Yeti coins. Look, there's me going into infinity and beyond. To infinity and beyond. You don't want extra footage of the turtles? That was so much fun. The turtles were having a good time. Alright, so if you guys ever eat at Yak and Yeti, can't remember the table number, unfortunately, but I will tell you, if you can get, this is a great seat to sit at, and I've done it before. You eat Yak and Yeti, and you can sit up in that corner right there. That is the best place. That is a great place to view from. Oh, look, it's Toucan Sam. Oh, wow, let's check out the spider. I want to. Hey, you got a real one back there too, like a live one?
She is very difficult to see, but if you kind of look into this circle of webs and then look back towards me.
Yep, I see the spider.
Yeah, this is our southern house spider. She likes to kind of remain hidden in her little web. And then we have our tarantula molt over here.
I'm assuming her name is Patrice Parker.
We'll go with it. Yeah, we have our tarantula molt right here. So this is just like how snakes will shed their skin in one go. So will our tarantula.
Cool. That would make a good symbol for it. Thank you. Thank you very much. You as well. All right, it's not raining too bad yet. Smith & Sons, don't know if you heard about this incident that happened here back in May, but because of that, I've been calling Animal Kingdom the infamous zoo ever since. You're talking about the European incident? Is that what you're talking about? The European guy on the safari? Clearly not an American man, because European. Look, it's Russell and Doug. Doug and Russell. Feathered wings and lights. Really, Bonnie? I don't know. Spiders don't bother me. I don't know why. But like spiders, bats. It just depends. It would depend on how I saw it. Like if it startled me because I wasn't expecting anything and it like popped up in the wrong place or it was on my head, I'd get startled really quick. But Smith & Sons, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate. Glad Hopefully you were entertained. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you hit the like button before you left. And have a good one, Smith & Sons. Yeah, too big. But have you ever seen the Spider-Man? He does whatever a spider can. Nobody knows who he is. Let's check out this vista of the Tree of Life. It's a really good view of the whole tree from here. Alright guys, screenshot. There you go. Get your screenshot and use AI to put yourself in and tell everyone you visited Animal Kingdom today. There's an owl, there's a bat, elephant, sort of, I think. I don't know. Lots of animals. I think there's a yak. Hippo. Love the Tree of Life. I hear the thunder rolls and the lightning strikes. Another love grows cold. You want to see this beautiful pathway up here? Nobody ever takes it. But it comes down to this waterfall, right? It's gorgeous. Tis gorgeous, and nobody ever takes it. I'm going to take it. I'm going to go on the path. I'm going to show you the pathway. It doesn't really go on. I think they use it for meet and greets sometimes. It doesn't really go anywhere. To elaborate on what Ron just said, Animal Kingdom has this safari ride where the guide will drive you around, train and see wild animals, where you're not supposed to jump off the safari vehicle and take a pee. Don't do that, guys. Don't do it. Alright, so here's the path. It's very, very cool if you ever... This is a nice traffic relief path if it's ever busy here. It's not that busy today. I wonder... Somebody check and see how long the Navi River cruise is for me. Anyways, in case I need to duck and cover real quick, there's a good place. I should start my video from there sometime. Oh. Honestly, it's so close to me, Animal Kingdom and Epcot, for which park is my favorite at Walt Disney World. Magic Kingdom, I would say Hollywood Studios is my least favorite park. Magic Kingdom is my second least favorite park. I love Animal Kingdom and Epcot. Boo. Well, hello, Boo. Boo. Boo with a C backwards, looking backwards. 40 minutes for Navi? I wonder if it's really 40 minutes. Thank you for checking on that for me, Everest. I appreciate you doing that. We'll go in back there. But see, here's the thing about Animal Kingdom. I just love the foliage. I love how it's decorated all over. I love coming over here and seeing the waterfalls and this creek. I love this park. I guess probably because I'm not as big of a rides guy as I used to be. Hello, Boo. I love the shows in this park. The shows are phenomenal. Does Lion King have another show today or no? Because if it does, we can go see that. But I don't know if they have another show. If anybody wants to look that up, see if they have a 5 o'clock show or something, I can maybe I could hit that up. It's the circle of life, and it moves us all. A lot of times I don't get good reception from the safari, but it's also the safari I would worry about getting stuck. Tamu Tamu has some Dole Whip, pineapple orange soda float. They got a sangria Dole Whip float. They got a Dole Whip cup. Oh, I forgot to turn off my thing. Pineapple crisp sundae. Now that looks good. Pineapple crisp cake, vanilla ice cream, pineapple caramel, and crispy streusel topping. Wow. Things I cannot eat right now, but would love to be able to. When I have fully met my goal Okay, so no, there's a lot more than one Divine. Divine Cliff Flicks. This is to answer your question. Thank you for the super. Divine. I don't know if you heard the story earlier about me sharing a break room with Divine, but thank you. Do you know if there's another Lion King show today or not? I don't know if there's one at 5 o'clock or not.
I can look. Hi guys, where are we headed? We're good.
Meatballs, macaroni and cheese, chicken fritters, broccoli, potatoes. But is it as good as Boma?
As good as what?
Boma.
It's pretty good.
I like Boma. Boma's fun. Pinecone 6, a true Dole Whip from Hawaii. Heck yeah. Hello from Detroit. I'm just reading.
No, there's no more Lion King.
Okay,
Last
cool.
one was 4 o'clock.
All right, cool. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. So, back to Divine for Cliff Flicks. So, Divine is usually only out during the morning hours. There's still plenty of Divine. Divine is still here. There's more than one. I don't know if Divine is ever a male. I think Divine is always a female. I could be wrong, but I think Divine is always a female. Like, it could be a male. It wouldn't really matter that particular role. No more Lion King shows tonight. I actually got cheers up there. I've never noticed that before. Interesting. I just love Animal Kingdom's decor. Like, it all feels so authentic. Guys, we got to celebrate that 5 super from Cliff Flicks. Let's give it this one. Baby, I see my beautiful wife in the chat. Didn't you just go live? I thought you just went. I thought I saw you that you just went live. My sweetheart is in the chat. I swear, I thought I saw that you went live. Anyway, baby, I was gonna go to the Lion King show, Festival of the Lion King, and it turns out I'm late. The last one was at 4 o'clock. Sadly. Absolutely, it was his magnum opus. I think the reason I love this park so much is that it's gorgeous. This park is just gorgeous. There's no other parks that are like this one, and I'm a sightseer. I love just looking at everything and looking at like the authenticity with which this was created. I've done the backstage tour. Baby, I've been recording the raining inside. Oh, good. Very good. I can use that. We'll loop it. We'll make an 8-hour video. Animal Kingdom, yes. And we hit the goal, baby, so celebrate. Yay. Well, if you're watching, since you're watching, I got something for you, baby. I got something for you. My beautiful wife is watching, and this is for you. Look. Beautiful flowers for my beautiful wife. Baby, you missed it. We got to see the Wild Kingdom with turtles. Anybody in the chat want to tell her about the turtles? You saw real life turtle corn. Not actually corn, but something that rhymes with corn. But yeah, the turtles were having a good time. You are welcome, my sweetheart, my love. Wait, I got more for you. I got more. See, this is why I love Animal Kingdom. These things are everywhere. Like, you can turn everywhere and see beautiful, beautiful flowers. Look at that, baby. There you go. There's that. Oh, they were frolicking. That's the one word for it. And then these beautiful purple flowers. Screenshot it. Screenshot the flowers. Yeah. Yeah, they were definitely making some baby turtles. Oh my goodness gracious me. Turns out, turtles do everything slow. See, now to me, this is just like, like you can screenshot this and it makes a beautiful photograph. I love that. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And spiders and animals and squirrels, and there's just so much here. Let's go. And not only that, but also a different planet. There you go. I see what's happening, yeah. Face to face with greatness, and it's strange. You don't even know how you feel. It's adorable. It's nice to see that humans never change. Open your eyes. Let's begin. Yes, it's really me. It's Maui breathing in. I know it's a lot. The hair, the bod. She's just going to keep walking and walking. Did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? No. There's a bird over here sunning himself. Very quiet walkway back here. This is a walkway to a whole other planet. Yay, we got the goal, yes. So, where that lady is up there, I don't know if you can see her, but there used to be a bridge right here when I would walk into work for DVC. And you can see this bridge that I'm on is the new one that they built for Pandora, Land of Avatar. Cliff, did I answer your question about Divine, or hopefully I answered it? Let me know in the chat if I answered the question for you. But you can see where the bridge used to go, because they ended it squarely right there, right? So it used to, you used to walk in this way, and this actually led to back. This is all backstage. All of this was a backstage area right here, and right here where this comes off straight, you used to walk, and it would continue over here. There wasn't that over, that wasn't over there, but this was here, and there was a bridge here, and you would walk straight and go straight over, and then that's the back of Pizza Safari, and there's a cast member break room back there. Cast member break room is still there. Just can't get to it this way. I used to walk through that cast member break room to get to my locations when I worked for DVC back then. All right, guys, we are about to step onto a different world right here. Whoa! Now we're in Pandora, the land of Avatar. Is that a brown cardinal? There's a female cardinal on the ground in front of me. Let's see if I can. Trying to capture. Nope, no, flew off. I wasn't able to quite capture it. But there is a brown cardinal. Aren't the brown ones are the females, right? I think I'm correct in that. The brown ones are the females and the red ones are the males. I could be wrong, but I think that's correct. It is different. Look at the lights. The lights are different. We're on a whole different planet. They don't have lights like this on Earth. We're on a moon, and they've somehow changed the atmosphere so that we can actually breathe without the masks on, like Spider has to wear in the movies. I still have not seen Avatar: Fire and Ash, because I've heard that movie was fire and ash. But it's pretty cool what they've done back here. The wilderness explorers are back here because the wilderness must be explored. Caw-caw, caw-caw. The wilderness of a different moon planet thing must be explored. Am I seeing the right wait time for... Is it... What are the wait times back here, guys? Let me know. I'm curious. Thought it said 15, but I think it says 30. Should I go to Pandora, or should I go to Flight of Passage and see if there's going to be a fight in the line? That's the time to come back. Baby! The floating mountains of Pandora that don't actually float. Flight of Passage is 35. I don't know how you... Do people live stream Flight of Passage? I don't know if you can live stream Flight of Passage. It would be cool. I just don't know how I do it. Navi's 40 minutes, but what if we get through in quite quicker than the 40 minutes? Hey, Hannah Moore, thank you for coming in today. I appreciate you being here. Hannah Moore, no, you got to leave now, but hopefully we'll see you real soon. So thank you so much for coming in, and we'll see you later, Hannah. 5:09 right now. I don't think the 3D effects work that way. But the thing is, I need to be under. It's only 35. I'm going to ask cast members. I don't even know. I have never tried to live stream Flight of Passage. Do you know? Is that even possible?
Only if it's like wrist mounted.
Okay.
So if you have like the GoPro wrist mounted ones, it is possible. However, not if it's a unit like what you have here today, because it has potential to fall off on top of people.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's what I needed to know.
Yeah. But as far as like going into the queue, yeah, go on in there, look at the lab, look at the bioforest, but on the ride itself, it does have to be wrist mounted or secured in that fashion.
I took it on Guardians of the Galaxy once, and I was like,
you're a brave man for doing that.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to do that again.
I would never try that one again.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. I'm like, well, I'm going to go to Navi instead.
That one you can definitely do that.
So, just hopefully no fights break out anywhere today.
We know what you're talking about.
All right. Guests behave themselves. Come on. Thank you, guys. See, the cast members are always helpful. We appreciate that in as much as there's probably a way for me to wrist mount this, I don't have that on me right now, so I'm not going to do that. So chat, you want me to wait in line for Navi and go on Navi? Let me know in the chat. I'm not seeing any chat.
They're gonna get on the ride. Yeah, I'm not on the ride.
My beautiful wife says she will be back. And look, baby, check out the waterfalls. I love the waterfalls. They are gorgeous. All right, guys. Let me know in the chat if you want me to hit up Navi River Journey. And if you do, then I will go. Yeah, I saw that. I have no idea. I don't know, maybe they'll just do it really small. Like, even this, as big as it is smaller than I think. Oh my gosh! Wild Man is here! Dude got called up to work. Wild Man is the one who has the right to issue me the craziest challenges. My wife says go on the river. She wants me to go on the river, so I'm going to go on the river. Let me just see if I can block people from talking to us. There you go. We blocked them. Nice. Okay, baby. Let's head toward the river. It's a bit of a wait. Somebody time and see if it's really 40 minutes from the time that I get on. I don't love doing long queues, as you know, when I'm doing live streaming. And it just clicked up to 45. But the reason I don't love doing long queues when I'm live streaming, as you can see, is there's a lot of people around, and I don't like to linger on people. I don't mind filming, people walking around and about and stuff, but I don't like lingering on anybody. But the time just jumped up to 45 minutes. Should I grab a life jacket? You should grab a stopwatch and see. See how long it is. Okay, I'm at 56:30. See what happens. Let's see if it's really a 45-minute long wait. It smells good back there. Oh, you know why? I'm on the backside of the food smells are coming from the restaurant, the Rainforest Cafe. I forgot you're on the backside of Rainforest Cafe over here. But I also smell the bromine from the water, so that's good. It's a 45-minute wait. Why people will be rushing through this part of the line is beyond me. Because all you're going to do is rush to the point where you're going to be stopped. We'll be stopped in a few minutes, but at least we will be undercover. This could get lengthy. There are people trying to navigate. Maybe having some issues with navigating back here. We don't know. will be a lot of looking up now. That did not work the way I wanted it to. Transmission became unstable and weak. I think they do, Vehal. We can go back into the shop after this ride and check and see if they do. But I'm pretty sure they still do that. They haven't had a reason to stop it, and that's part of the shop, so I would assume that they do. My gimbal said it needed some juice, so I had to take the charger out of the mobile and put it into the gimbal. Now, Bonnie, tell me what is elaborate for just one ride. Wild Man of Yavin has popped in for $20. Thank you, Wild Man. No lie, I gotta head back to work. Love you all, but I don't know what the F. Wild Man, you missed the turtle stuff. You have to go back and watch for the turtle stuff. It was pretty fun. But Wild Man, we gotta celebrate you. Celebrate with us, everybody in the chat. Our good friend, the Wild Man of Yavin.
And on that fateful day, cheers would echo across the galaxy in mass celebration as the fourth Yavin prepares to welcome one of their own, their greatest hero, none other than the Wild Man of Yavin.
Woo-hoo! Wild Man of Yavin. Coming in hot. Thank you, Wild Man. Let's see. I was wondering, since I know Tron Custom Figs is the way they do it. Did they? I think they still have the Avatar ones. I'll check and see if they do. It's just so hard for me here because I have to have my reading glasses on for the chat. But like, if I look up and away from the chat, I can't see a darn thing unless I pull my reading glasses down. So, were you saying that this line is elaborate for the ride? It is. But that's what Disney, and now Universal does with their queues. Actually, Universal queues have gotten boss. They got real good. But this was still built under Joe Rohde in 2017, so. So now we just await. I think that if this ride would have been a few minutes longer, they would have been able to accommodate more people and get people out of the line faster. I would have too, but I'm surprised there's only two. I've always been surprised about that. And I'm also kind of surprised that they didn't do like a full-on sit-down restaurant back here. I mean, they have Tiffin's, which is at the, like the front area of it, but they don't actually, it's not actually in the area. However, it's my favorite quick service in all of Disney World is back here. But yeah, I keep hearing that a third ride is eventually on its way, and there is space for it. If you go behind this land, you end up in cash, basically cash parking, and you can definitely build into that area back there because there's plenty of parking. But yeah, I mean, hopefully. I'm hoping that eventually they do add a third. The problem right now is that the Avatar movies themselves are kind of... I mean, the last one, I wouldn't say... I don't think it lost any money, but I think it went down from like... The first one was $2.9 billion, and this last one was only $1.7 billion. I think only, right? But they are billions of dollars. Yeah, they are. And to no one's surprised, there is a Brian. It's been a hot minute since I've been on this ride. Last time we were on this ride, the end of the ride where they have the elaborate animatronic was in V mode and was just a video. I need bifocals. I need to get my eyes checked so I can get a prescription. A prescription would help huge, I'm sure. There's a lot of switchbacks here. James Cameron needs to learn how to save his stars because there was plenty of room on that stupid door. All they had to do was be on top of each other and their body heat would have saved them. No, Rose wanted to kill Jack. That's all there is to it. Rose is an awful person. Rose is just the worst. She is the absolute villain of the movie Titanic. I don't care whether you agree with me or not. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Let's see if we can find any purple potatoes that culture has secretly planted out here. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Like if he would come out here and like secretly plant purple potatoes. They would start growing, and they would fit because people would be like, "Oh, they're purple potatoes. They fit on Pandora." Purple potatoes, fried green tomatoes, arugula. Rose is a rich girl. What did you expect? I know. She's also. Did anyone else think that Rose did not look 17 but looked more like 30? She was supposed to be 17 in that movie. The character Rose was supposed to be 17, and I thought she looks twice Jack's age. Am I the only one who thought that Rose looked 30? Tell me if I'm wrong, chat. Tell me if you thought that Rose looked 17, because I don't think she looked 17. I think Jack looked young, but Rose to me looked like she was at least 30. I did see that. I was like, I went back to check into That Bar Place live stream and it was off, and I was like, what the heck's going on, man? Yeah, everyone looked older except for Jack. Jack looked young. Yep. Yeah, 17. I agree, Troy. 17, huge stretch. Like, she looked like, what was that girl that was on 90210 and she was 30 when she got cast? One of the 90210 characters was like in her 30s. The actress was in her 30s. Apparently. That's what happens when you give Culture Casino the opportunity The weird part is they ask you to confirm. Hey, we got 35 people watching right now. Welcome into Follow the Bradley Fun live stream here from Animal Kingdom. We are in line for Navi River Journey, Land of Pandora. The girl with the glasses on 90210. Yes, and I cannot remember her name because I haven't watched 90210 in a hot minute. Remember when they tried to do the new 90210? I don't think I ever watched a single full episode of it. I think I started to watch some of it, and I'm like, this is so dumb. Yes, Leo, even now, still has boyish looks, although he looks like an older boyish look. It's hard for me to say. It's hard for me to say the name Leo right now, guys. A friend of mine, who, when I knew him, his name was Greg, but he went by Leo. This passed away yesterday morning, I think. And he was my age. And it was really sudden. That's because you can do that when you're a guy and you're a millionaire. You get away with whatever you want. Let's see, how far are we in? We're about 13 minutes into what's supposed to be a 45-minute wait. Yeah, so it's the. So you guys know, some of the chat knows this. I played Batman in 1992 at Six Flags, and it was the other gentleman who played Batman along with me. There were only the two of us, so I basically lost my Bat brother, and it really sucks. The guy was a little bit younger than me, but we're the same. We're both 54. He just turned 54, and I'm getting ready to turn 55. And he was in amazing shape, and it was a tremendous surprise. He had a diagnosis a little over a week ago, and it was and he went really, unfortunately, quick. Really sad. And I hate it. I hate that he's gone. It's weird. Like, it bothers me because it's one of those things where I always want to get back and see him in person, and I always thought I would have plenty of time, and I didn't. It just sucks. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, if any of you are friends with me on my Facebook page, you can see it there. I did post it on my Facebook page. And I had another loss recently that I can't even talk about. And it's one that I'm keeping closer to the vest, but that's why, like, it's not just one, it's been several lately, and it sucks. The other one I'm keeping very close to the vest, I'm not really talking about. But yeah. And dealing with my wife's car wreck has been a lot of challenges in my life lately. I thank you guys. I'm really, really glad I have you guys, the community, for being here. You give me a purpose to wake up, to get out of bed every day, and to hopefully share some of life's joy with you, because while we are here, we got to do our best to share whatever joy we can share, because life, not always easy. Sometimes it can feel like it's not worth it, but you got loved ones. I love having the community. there are people out there who I've met through this community that mean just so much to me. Where are you expecting a strong, heavy thunderstorm on Sunday? Here in Florida? ST Win 77. What does the ST stand for? I know your last name is Win, which is Vietnamese. And I'm assuming you were born in 1977. Gainesville, Virginia. Hey, love you, Sean. John. Lawyer guy. Big Island will be getting a low hurricane in Hawaii? Wow. Aloha. So, ST Win. I would be willing to bet that when people see ST Win 77, they don't pronounce that last name Win. And I bet my chat thinks that I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but my guess is ST Win 77 that I'm pronouncing your name right. Maybe it's Steve Win? I don't know. Hawaii is going to get hit by a hurricane. Uh-oh. Only the Big Island. The rest will be avoided. I hope so. We have monsoons here in Vegas today. So what you're saying, Freedom Seeker, is that those storms are coming, monsoon. I appreciate you guys staying with me through the wait in this long butt line. It's been about 20 minutes so far. My real name is Alex. Alex does not sound like a Vietnamese name. But Win does sound like a Vietnamese. Is that right? Your last name is Win? Let me know. The only reason I know that is I had a boss with that last name, and then once I learned how to pronounce it, I've been that way ever since. It's like pronouncing the word pho. I'm not going to mispronounce the word pho when I'm eating pho, which is a noodle soup. So for those of you just popping in, aha, yeah. Well, it has been one of the reasons I've been waiting in this line in particular is because it's covered here, and I'm hoping that rain doesn't pop in if it hits. So, thank you, Behal. I appreciate that. Everybody, help me celebrate that wonderful $5 super chat from Behal. We're going to do it with this one. A hurricane, oh yeah. Troy, I hope so. I hope that you're having a good time. For those of you that are just joining us on the audience, this is Follow the Bradley Fun live stream. We call it The Dish, on location, because usually when I dish, it's from the studio, and we talk about all things Disney parks news, Universal news, pop culture news, a lot of that kind of stuff. So, Pho Kim Long. Pho Kim Long. That's funny. Hopefully I don't get banned on YouTube for just reading the name of a restaurant. Pho Kim Long. That's funny. Was it named after what the turtles were doing earlier? Oh, that's funny. All right, let's see if I can put this back in here without. I have to change the. Got enough battery to the gimbal. I'm trying to put it back into the camera now. Oh man! So yeah, there is in fact thunderstorms all around the area right now here. All right, pro tip, guys. This is where you can get your water along the way while you're waiting in line. If I can take it. Ah, isn't that nice? You got a little water so you don't get dehydrated. Let's see. Maybe you mentioned in a previous stream, but how did you like that cake from the Cake Bake Shop? Oh God. Did I ever put the short up for that? You know what? I was putting together a short for that, and I don't think I ever put the short up. I need to put the short up. I hated it. It was gross. It was horrible. It was awful. It was probably some of the worst cake that I've ever had in my life. Do not get the Millionaire Cake from the Cake Bake Shop. It's definitely not worth $25 for a single slice of that nasty cake. It was so gross. So let me tell you what the issue was with it. There was very little cake. The cake was dry. It was mostly icing, but the icing wasn't icing. It was fondant. And the fondant was like caramel if it's too thick and has hardened up a little bit. It was just so bad in so many ways. It was the worst slice of cake I think I've ever had in my life. Now, was it edible? Yeah, it was edible. But as far as cake is concerned, it was awful. I will never, likely never buy anything from the Cake Bake Shop again. If I were to go to the Cake Bake Shop again, it would probably be to eat dinner and see if they have, I've heard they have a really good French onion soup, which is weird for this place called the Cake Bake Shop, but it was awful. It was so bad, that cake. Thank you for asking. That's a good question. How close am I? I'm probably right underneath the thunderstorms, to be honest with you. It is thundering and lightning all around. It has been raining during the stream. It's been raining. I can hear thunder right now. Like, I'm literally listening to thunder. You can probably hear it on the stream. So we're underneath the thunderstorms right at this very moment. But it's one of the reasons I came into this queue was because I knew that this queue would be covered, so that even if it started pouring down rain, probably still good to be waiting in this queue. This door is emergency exit only. Good to know. If there is a problem, there's an emergency exit right here. Right there. Thunder and lightning, very, very frightening. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, Figaro, let me go, 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 go. Did Yavin set you up on the cake? Yes, Yavin did. And I was really, really grateful to him for doing that. And that was awesome. I appreciated the super. Paid for the cake, all good. It was just not his fault by any means, but it was just a nasty cake. As a matter of fact, the Stranger's drink I took a sip of was probably better than that cake. In September, you're going to New York for a 5-day trip. New York City. If you see Spider-Man or the Punisher, tell them I said hi. If you see the Hulk, run! It says 35 minutes now for Navi River. But let's see, I'm about... I want to say I'm close to a half an hour in, maybe 25 minutes in. If anybody's timing me, you can let me know. But we're getting close. It's like getting really, really close. I haven't even been paying attention to the line. I've been paying attention to you guys in the chat. And actually, you guys in the chat have helped this go by pretty darn fast for me. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. But we've only been, it said 45 when I got on. And so far, we've only been here for quite a half an hour. Oh my gosh. So Freedom Seeker asked if Virginia makes Venezuela. She makes a dish called quesillo. Now this is like a Venezuelan version of flan, but like 1,000 times better and sweeter and delicious, and it's absolutely fantastic. We have it usually on the holidays, sometimes birthdays. It's called quesillo, and it is a Venezuelan dessert, and it is so good, so good. And cachapa, which is not technically a dessert, but I treat it like a dessert. It's super delicious. Tom had one. Shout out to Tom. Shout out to Erica. Big shout out to Go and Shogi. Go and Shogi is he's working on some things in the background. But if you ever see him pop into a chat, say hi. And he still helps us out. Yeah, it's not even really a custard. I don't even know. I mean, she's always. I know one of the ingredients is sweetened condensed milk because I have to buy it. But I don't really know. It's not. I don't know that there's any. Well, I guess if it's got sweetened condensed milk, it could be kind of custard. Or is it just that make it? There's a party of 9 in front of me. Yeah, Shogi is working on some things in the background. He's doing some recipe stuff and some other stuff. But I really, I still chat with him all the time. We're good friends, and he's a good guy. I love going Shogi. And check out his Instagram. You can, what is he, Chef Shogi or something like that on Instagram. Chef Nowhere maybe on Instagram. He's got a great Instagram, so. Why is that, Sean? Why can't you use public outdoor drinking fountains in Oregon? I'm gonna say something here. I'm getting really close to my screen, but you know how much it sucks being the single rider stuck behind a party of 9 that has two. They have two ECVs with them in the party. I'm trying to be like really quiet, like holding this really close to my mouth. It sucks being a single guy. Yeah, it's coming. His content is coming. I've been helping him with some stuff. The cast member and I just exchanged a glance because we both know. He's like, "Oh, you're the single guy that's got stuck behind the party of 9. I'm so sorry." I guess I know what a day is. Shoots water up your tush. Cleans up your undercarriage. Ew. Yeah, that's gross. Lab sitting is penetrating. Please give them their own car. 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 Please don't make me ride with this group of 9. I gotta come back and find this live stream and watch it and be like, well, it definitely was not 45 minutes. About half an hour. Chinese food. I love Chinese food, man. I dig me some Chinese, some orange chicken, which is probably like not legitimate Chinese food, but still, I do love it. All right, guys, are we ready to ride? Hey, if anybody hasn't seen it, I have this ride on my channel as its own video, and it's a longer ride than usual.
Please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And please supervise your children. Bienvenidos viajeros. Para su seguridad, favor de permanecer sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del camión y supervisen a sus niños. Gracias.
Here we go. This is definitely the darkest dark ride. but she's working. She is impressive. I don't think I've heard that before. Good to know.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
My gosh, earthquakes in diverse places. Now Philippines, it was Colombia, then Venezuela before that. That's crazy, man. So we've got a light rain happening outside. Let me see what I can do. There's a person I'm kind of stuck behind. Can't really walk out right now because she is in the middle of the walkway to walk out, and that's where she decided, in the middle of the walkway, to put a rain gear on. Fallon, Nevada? Another one? My gosh. Alright. So, do this. That hat, the reason you're seeing the hat is because there's rain and I'm protecting my camera. It's actually not a bad rain. It's true, it is a light rain. But I don't want to get it on the camera. While I get us under some shelter. If I can get us under the floating mountaintops, we might be somewhat rain-free. There we go. All right, guys. It has been almost 2 hours with y'all. Thank you so much for coming in today. Thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you everybody that has chimed in. There was Cliff Flicks and Wildman and Dale and several others. Wow, that is crazy. Where should I? Let's see. We've got trying to figure out where I can be to make sure that we are not getting wet as I end this. There's a good backdrop right there. Anyway, guys, thank you for coming in today. We appreciate it. I am going to get going because it is raining. I think a drop just kind of fell right there. Anyhow, you can see the little bit of drops on my glasses. Not bad though, not bad. But I'm gonna get out to my car, and to do that, I'm gonna put the cover and everything on. So thank you guys so much for coming in, and we'll be back on Monday, 2:05 p.m., Tuesday, 3:05 p.m., Wednesday, 4:05 p.m. next week. I'm also working on my vlog about the cabins that I just stayed in, the Fort Wilderness cabins, and so that's going to be coming up. A lot of things coming up. Please go check the channel. Bonnie Games here. Oh, thank you for that $1.99. We gotta celebrate that before we leave. That's for sure. We'll give you a little culture bear to celebrate with. Woohoo! Cut the bear! Cut the bear! I don't know. I might see what we can do for. I mean, I'll be around, so we'll see what happens. Anyhow, thank you guys so much. Please do come check out the channel. Hi, baby. One to my baby. And before I get rained on too much, I'm gonna send you to the outro. But please go back, watch everything on the channel, flip the playlist on the background, everything you can. All helps out. Thank you guys so much for coming in today. And until next time, we'll see you real soon. Bye, everybody. Ciao.
Dishes are done, man. Cleans them down to the shot.
This is lovely.